Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the new Death Guard Codex, the 9th edition. But first I want to say a big thank you to Landon Games. They supplied this codex to me today to open up, look at and review. There will be a link in the description below. You will find all the products they sell on their website, even including this new Death Guard Codex. So without further ado, let's open this up and take a look inside. So the introduction, a little bit about Death Guard there, the 9th edition. Nice picture of Jaunary in there. And a little bit about Nurgle's Legion, a bit more about Jaunary himself, and a bit about Typhus, the structure of the Legion, plague specialists, sorcerers, a bit more of the fluff side there, a bit more background information, and bits there. Weeping Legion. Then you've got signs of infection. And here you've got some of the models there, what the icons are for the Death Guard. Nice picture down the bottom. A bit more there. 3 versions of Poxwalkers. I like those. They're really nice. More pictures. A bit more about the units. Then you've got light drones, plague curse, crawler, Mortarian obviously. Some of the HQs down the bottom with the new Lord of Virulence. The one I've already unboxed, I will put a link in this video to that one. Another nice big picture there. I do like these big pictures. And then you come to the rules. Now this is a little bit different to the 8th edition. It doesn't come like this. This is more like the actual 9th edition rule core book. And it looks a lot better the way it's set out. You've got a bit about the match play there, Battle Forge rules, army rules, data sheets, cascade rules, war gear, points, and you've got what page it's on. I really do like that set out. I think it's a lot better. Then you've got a little bit now about the combat patrol, and then you can do a game with just the combat patrol, which has recently just come out as well. Bit on chapter approved. So it tells you a bit about those, battlefield supremacy, shadow operations, no mercy, no respite. Detachment abilities, which I think is really good to have there. Plague companies, and it tells you about them here. First plague company, second plague company, it's really nicely set out. And it makes it easier to read and understand, especially if you're only just starting a Death Guard army. A bit more about different ones there, different companies. Stratagems is easier to read. So I can bring that in a little bit for you to have a look at. Let's bring that in, there we go. Just show you one here. Like on this one here, you've got a bit about it, tells you what it does. The command point on the side there, and the actual stratagem there. Then you look on this side, you've got another one, same sort of thing, tells you what it is. Tells you the command point, then tells you what it is down below. I think that is such a better way of presenting it. More stratagems. Then you got about the pathogens on this side, traits on this side, relics and contagion discipline. Then you've got rules for cascades, agendas. All there. About relics again, and then you've got a cascade army and what it looks like, which is really good. I like that idea. It's nice to show what you can do. And then it comes on to the data sheets. Now in the 8th edition it doesn't actually have a bit that says data sheets, tell you the company's war gear, the abilities, or even about contagion of Nurgle. All it does, it goes straight into the actual stats of the characters. So this is nice to have this, because it gives you more background information of how it works and what to do and what the abilities are. And I think that's nice. It makes it easy to understand for someone who is just starting, and it means you can make a better army from the beginning and from the offset. And then it goes into the data sheets. Right, so this is the first day sheet. We've got the Death Guard Demon Prince. So if I can bring that in a bit more. Easy to see. There we go. It's not great, this camera at times. Come on, there we go, to give it focus. Right, so this is the Death Guard Demon Prince. It's got a nice picture of him in the corner, so you know what he looks like. Tells you exactly what he is, his power, his abilities. Now, the thing I like about this version compared to the older version, which I've got here, which is the 8th edition, it doesn't actually have a little picture in the corner to what it is. I know it's got one here, but not all of them have that. So if you go this side of Typhus, it tells you about him, but there's no picture to tell you what the model is, which makes it a bit more difficult sometimes to find out which one you're looking for. If you look at this Typhus, it tells you the abilities, who he is, the power, what symbol he is for the HQ, and you've got a picture. So it breaks it down, it makes it a lot easier to understand. I really like that idea as well. So if you're looking for a certain model, you can go through your codex and go, ah, that's the one I need to find. And then you know which one it is on the battlefield or what you're looking to paint next. So that's a good idea, I like that. You then got Death Guard Chaos Lord, another Lord. The new HQ which just came out, Power 6, tells you a bit about his stats there, picture of him there. Like I said, I've done an unboxing of this. There will be a link in the description for that, as well as along the top of the page, which will be up there in a minute. Got that there, tells you the factions for him, his abilities, so that's in there as well. Then you've got Lord of Contagion with his picture. Then you've got Sorcerer, Plaguecaster. And then, zoom out a bit on this one, it tells you about the Plague Marines. Some nice pictures of the Plague Marines there, how you can paint them if you wanted to. Use that sort of design. All the abilities down the side there. Then you've got the Cultists, Poxwalkers, Brightbringer and Bright Spawn on that page. Then you've got the Purdifier, Tallyman, Plague Surgeon. And then you've got the old Bright Lord Terminators, pictures down the bottom again, more information on those. Hellbrook. Now, I don't know why there's no picture of the Hellbrook there, maybe because there's different versions you can do, but it's got the Hellbrook stats there. And then you've got the Death Guard Possessed, which must be like the Greater Possessed on this side. Then you've got the Chaos Spawn. Then the Bright Haulers, Bloat Drone Crawler, Land Raider, Predator, another Predator there, Cast Rhino and Defiler, and you have got pictures down here that show you a little bit what they look like. Mortarion with all his stats, and then you've got the new scenery piece which has come out. I've got that here. There we go. Which will be unboxed and reviewed in a later video if you'd like to check that one out. But you've got a nice picture of what it looks like there, and then you've got the stats on the top and the abilities of what it can do as well. It's a power 4 on this one. Its stink is a heavy 2d6, and then it's got its abilities: toxic presence, explosion, some sort of fog, seeded growth, and a furnace as well. Let's see if I can zoom in on that for you to have a better look. There we go. So hopefully that will, and there we go. So it tells you a bit more about the stats there of the new piece of scenery. Right. Okay. And then you've got weapon profiles. Tells you all the different weapons that the Death Guard have and can use. Under the weapon gear. You've got more weapon gear there, and also it's got a nice little heading on the left hand side and the right hand side, so you know what you're looking at, which is really nice. And then the points value. Now this is a lovely way to set up the points value. It tells you what the symbol is for HQ, the troops, elites, fast attack. Really like that idea. Then it tells you what the weapons are for the Chaos Lord and the points. This is going to be so much easier to make a battle forged army with and get the right command points, because the way it's set out, it is so much easier to understand than the old one. I'll see if I can find that in this one, the 8th edition. See if we can find that and have a look. Where's the points on this one? So there's the point value of this old one. As you can see on this one, it's just got unit, range weapon, melee weapons, and that's it. It's not broken it down like it has on the new 9th edition. So it looks so much better. Let me see if I can zoom in again on that one, just show you the point of what I'm looking at. Look at the troops. So if we go on to the troops, it tells you Death Guard cultist, what page you're on, the size of the actual figures you can have in that group, what weapons they have, and the same for the Plague Marines. It's such a better way of having it, and it means you can go straight into a Battle Forged mission or build a team knowing what you actually need, and I think that's so much easier and so much better. And they got that for the whole Death Guard team there. And you've got the glossary, references, what you get in most of them. A nice picture of the old 8th edition. Another one there. And yeah, that is the new Death Guard 9th edition codex. And there's the 8th one next to it. So, I hope you like the video. Hope you subscribe.